Hello everyone, how you doing? This is just another enclosure idea video for my P. regalis, the big female from the previous video. So just another idea. I want to keep this one shorter than the other because the other one was like 21 minutes. But basically what I've done is I am going to take this piece of cork bark here, and I have this other cork bark that I had already. It was just a small piece, wouldn't fit quite in a 10-gallon container. So what I did was basically just put this in the container, measured from here to the end of the container as my starting point at the top. Then from the bottoms here to the edge of the container for my starting points at the bottom, and then just laid this on top and drew the outline of the shape and cut it with a utility knife. And so it's a pretty good, perfect fit there. And here's another piece. Once you butt these in together, you really won't be able to tell where the separation is. And they'll be going into this 10-gallon container. So the idea is to put this piece all the way to one corner and snugly fit this piece in here, and then this piece in here. And it does fit, it just has to get under this part here. So there we go. And so it'll basically look somewhat like that. And that's going to be for the P. regalis. And so you'll be able to see it when it comes out, unlike my other one that always stays hidden. And I have these two pieces of natural bark here. And what I'll do is I'll just arrange them in a certain way. I'm not quite sure how yet. And then just glue them and do kind of like a natural bark hide coming out, kind of like the Singapore blue. And so that'll be pretty neat. I have some more natural bark, so I can always add a few more pieces if I need to, but usually don't if they want to be a little bit more enclosed, even if there's gaps in it like that. They'll just web it up and put substrate in there and cover it up. That's what my other P. regalis did. So that's going to be the basic idea. Not much to show here. The other videos on how to make the lids for these are all posted. The plexiglass, making the lids, and all that other stuff. So I'll get this enclosure set up, get those pieces glued on there, put a little bit of terrarium moss, and then just come back with the final part, which will be how the completed enclosure looks. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and be back in a few. Okay everyone, I just want to add this quickly to this video to just show y'all something. When you're gluing these pieces here, it's not really necessary you put a whole bunch of hot glue in the back. It makes it easier in case you're ever going to take this apart. Basically you just run some in the back of the cork bark, and that'll hold really good. And on this bigger piece, as you can see, I have the container upside down and it holds just fine. Basically, I just glued where the joints were going to touch the glass. So here, 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 that's smeared a little bit because I put it in kind of sideways. And then up here. So basically, just where it's going to make contact, I put it on there first, see where it's going to make contact, and then just put the glue there. And then I just kind of glued on the other side a few spots where the two pieces touched each other. So let me flip this around here. And so basically that's the basic concept there. Sorry about the movement. Get this steady here. But that's the basic concept. Just put the two pieces together, covered it up with moss where they met. If you don't want it to have that much moss in it, I kind of like the green, so I put it on there, put some on top and the sides just to give some color. But if you don't want to have that much moss, you could basically just take some substrate and put it along the pieces where the two meet together. And that would also look okay. So that's basically it as far as that. And I will add the completed setup in view. Alright everyone, thanks. Hello everyone, how you doing? This is just a quick addition to this video. Just wanted to show something real quick. As you can see, this is the enclosure. It's already ready for me to put the substrate in there and get it ready to go. And basically, just wanted to show you there, the clear plastic that comes on this acrylic, I leave it on there, the back piece, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's lines on it drawn in there. And basically that's a grid that I make to center up the vents, basically 2 inches out from the sides, and space them out every 3 inches so that they're nice and even. And it also serves as a lining up for these hinges here. You can see the line there where I put the corner, the edge of the hinge, and over here, so they line up. And then on this end, I put this clasp down, stick this on here, and center this piece here to the center of this line so that it lines up. So I put this on there, leave it on there centered, then lift this up, and then stick that on there by holding it on here and then just bringing it down once it has the cement and getting it on there right centered. And this is the hide that I did. Basically it's a cone shape hide. As you can see, I hot glued about 4 pieces. That's a cool thing about this bark. You can actually just work with it and get as many pieces as you can to make it look the way you want. You can see up here there was an opening, and actually right there was an opening there, and I just took a small piece, glued it on there. Let me put this down here to get a better shot, and glued that in there so that it closes that up. And all this will be covered with moss, so you won't be able to see any of the glue joints. And this has a good amount of area inside. The hole's big enough for her to get in and out. It's definitely bigger than my other P. regalis tree trunk that I put in there. Well, not trunk, but the cork bark piece that I put in, the cork bark, natural bark piece that I put in there. And she gets in and out of it just fine. So this will go in there, and then I will come back to do the final shot of the setup. And that's basically just another idea. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and be back in a few. Alright everyone, how you doing? This is the last part of this video, the complete enclosure for the P. regalis. So just wanted to give a shot of it right here with a door on there. You can see the front hide where it can go into and still be viewable. So let me open these doors here, or this door actually, and give you a shot of what it looks like. Keep this short. Basically this is a complete setup, half cork bark, half a cork bark piece with some terrarium moss to add color and cover up any glue joints that are in there. So pretty neat. Just another idea for a setup, so you can use parts that you have. And there's the hide. So pretty cool hide, a lot of space in there, pretty big. So definitely it'll have room to move around and just move around and just have a pretty decent sized home. So that's pretty much it, everyone. As always, thanks for watching, and next video will be the P. regalis actually being rehoused in here. So stay tuned for that. Alright, everyone, thanks again. Bye.